What is hell? Many people have their own ideas. Some people say, oh, it's a big party. Some people are like, oh, it doesn't exist. We're just destroyed after death. Some people say, oh, it's personalized. Each person has to relive their worst sins. And the Bible, it's not very clear, but it does give a couple details. Jesus says initially, there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. That level of sorrow and pain and despair. And then later he says it's a place where the worm does not die and the fire is never quenched. Now, people debate, is the worm maggots attacking you? Is it your own shame and regret? Then with the fire, are you literally in flames? What is it? I don't think it matters. It could be anything. The biggest example is when he tells a story of a rich man who went to hell. It says that he was in hell and he saw Abraham and he said, Father, he asked him to send just a drop of water. That's how bad it was. That he would have been satisfied with just one drop. He didn't need to leave or even needed a lot of water. Just one drop would have satisfied. That's how bad the pain was. But what did Abraham say? Between us there's a great chasm, so you cannot come to us and we cannot come to you. So the people in hell can see heaven, and the people in heaven can see hell. But then that even hell itself isn't the worst part. Hell itself will go to hell after Jesus returns, and we have our final judgment. The book of Revelations claims the book of Revelation claims that hell itself will be cast into the lake of fire. Where they will be tormented forever and ever. So we know so little and so much. Now, some people have claimed to have gone to hell and come back. And while we can debate how credible that is, none of their experiences are pleasurable. None of them are like, oh, it was so much fun, I can't wait to see it again. No, it was terrifying. But the big thing is that God is not there. The people there are cast off from him. thrown away. They rejected him, and now he's letting them have it. Only then do they realize just how much of a mistake they made. And it sounds like they'd be satisfied, but they realize just how wrong they were. And that's where it comes in. People try to soften it up, and it turns into some big party when it's not. Yeah, it's hard to hear, but that's why we need to hear it, to keep ourselves from going there. And, Christianity isn't about avoiding hell, it's about loving God and Christ. Hell is still something that must be kept in the back of our heads. How do we avoid it? We turn to Jesus. We have faith, we follow him, we obey him. That's what we have to do. And a lot of people are like, oh, it can't be that simple. It is. But you have to make the choice. When he calls you, you have to say, yes, I'll follow you whatever it costs. I'll see you guys soon.